Hello, folks, and thank you for joining us on yet another episode of the Ordinary Show podcast. Today, as we usually do, we're going to talk about another ordinary experience. And what's more ordinary than paying your doctor a visit? Is this scary for you? I don't like doctors. I've never did. It just brings bad memories. I've been in the United States for over 20 years, 23, some about that years. And I had my one good doctor. And then that was it. But first, let me go back, way back when I was a little kid. And I was prone to injuries. Like I said in a previous episode, I played American football. The American football that plays with the hands, almost no feet. And anyway, I broke every finger. This one 3 times, this one twice, the rest at least once. Broke a couple of ribs, shoulder blade, my left ankle. Oh, it was just bad. So I was in not really in hospitals, but in doctors' offices and procedures for casting. Like I was very little. I started when I was like previous to 1 year old. That's a funny story because I was about to turn 1, I believe, and then my parents took my sister, which is 2 years older than me, to the circus, and she came back to give me like a balloon because I couldn't go. I was so little. She tied to the railing, so the balloon was there, and I was like, knowing me, I know what I was gonna do. I tried to climb the railing to grab the balloon. I think there was a secret operation for my sister to get rid of me because she was alone, and then I got all the attention after that. So maybe, I don't know. It's just a theory. So I tried to grab the balloon. My left foot went in between the railings, and my body went over. If I could remember, I would remember how that snap sounded, like crack, crack, crack. No, I was awful. So I had a cast in my first year birthday picture with the cake. I had a cast on my left ankle. That's just getting started, and went to doctors. It was just horrible, right? I don't remember most of it, but the very first I remember, my grandpa on my mom's side, I loved him. His name was Juan, not Juan. Juan with a J, which in Spanish is like you hacking a Louis. Juan, and he was awesome. He was a doctor for the mines in Mexico, and he was also a boxer, semi-professional, I believe. I remember the stories. Man, he had a bunch of stories that I love hearing from him. I listened to them, and man, he was an awesome grandpa. Well, he was a doctor, and going back to why I hate doctors. My very first memory in this life is of his face. Like there was a light in the ceiling. I guess it was his office, right? He had like a little table for examination, a light, like a surgery room, but it was a light for the table. And I remember looking at the light, and I see this line going back and forth, like right to my eye, and his face. He was there. So he had his glasses, a little light here on the head, and with the light on my eyes, and he doing this. Like he's coming to you. So what the hell is this? Well, prior to that, like an hour before that, my parents took us to like a fair. There was like a, I don't know, mechanical games like the flying chairs and I don't know, the hammer, whatever. So my dad had me on the shoulder like this, right? I'm gonna show you. Hang on. Tigres, yeah. Let's pretend this is me and I'm my dad, and he had me like this. You know, coming around, looking at everything. Well, he was too close to the flying chairs, and somebody turned them on. I don't know if there was barriers back then. This is in 1970. 1970, 71. I think it's 1970 because it was right before I was 2 years old. Probably 2 years old, 1971. So here comes the flying chairs, and when they start going, they tilt, and boom, like this is the arm of the chair, right here, on the eye, like that. Pah! And then I went, woo! There goes Gilberto Crane. There wouldn't be a podcast right now if I hadn't survived this. This is not for Daisy. Thinks this is her toy. This is not for you, Daisy. See, Daisy's here. I'm not lying. There she is. So anyway, that thing hit me and I went flying. I don't remember that, but the scar is right there. You can see. See? That scar hit the bone from my eye socket on the outside here. I mean, half an inch more towards my eyes, it would have taken my eye out, probably, I don't know, kill me, fracture my skull or something. So, yeah, so that was a scary moment that I don't remember. But that's just life welcoming me to how you wanna live, motherfucker. Here, motherfucker. Ooh. So I had the broken foot before one. I had this accident. I think somebody was trying to murder me. Maybe my sister was controlling the flying chairs. Daisy, no, this is not for you. Flying chairs. Anyway, that hit me, and then after that we went to. They took me to the. Daisy, silence. They took me to the to see my grandpa. Hang on, I gotta do something about this dog. He just keeps. I'm back. Sorry, I had to take her out because she was gonna be messing with me. She wanted Tigre as her toy, and this is not a toy. This is a collectible, and it's awesome. I'm awesome. I'm Tigre. Rawr. Anyway, so where was I? Yeah. So they took me to my grandpa because he's the doctor, and this is like, I don't know. It was probably like, I think they said 8 or 9 at night at the fair. County fair, country fair, city fair, whatever it was a fair. It was a fair that almost killed me. So my very first memory is my vision is all watery. Like, so I'm crying. That's my guess. And then I see that thread, like from the camera. He was sawing me right here. Right there. See? And that's the eye socket. That's the bone right there. So it's right there. See, it goes all the way to that. So that's the first memory of this life for me. So I was at the doctor early in my life, before 1, at 2. Then after that, I just had a lot of injuries. I remember one of the worst injuries I had is I told you a little bit about this. I think it's in the last or the previous to last episode about me playing American football and me trying to keep my starting position at the college team, American football. And this other guy they called the soldier, el soldado, the soldier, sat me and got me a herniated disc, like I think C3. I don't know, it's way down there and it hurts a lot. And it doesn't hurt anymore. I think meditation and concentration has taken that away. Just by me talking about it, it's hurting right now. So anyway, I had a lot of doctor visits, going to x-rays, going to MRIs. They gave me a shot because one time the pain was unbearable. And so I went to this was actually in this doctor. Well, most doctors have their offices in the hospital. So this was in a hospital in Mexico. And this doctor, he says, okay, face down on the table. And then he goes in. So he's looking at the x-ray and the MRI. Okay, this is right here. And he touches with his finger the area in my back. And he's like, is it right here? I said, well, yeah, you know better than me. I mean, you have the x-ray and the MRI. So he goes in. No, I was looking at like for a syringe. I thought I had here, but it's not there. And to show you how he did. So let's say this is me. Oh, Tigre is very handy today. So lower back, like right above the tail, right there, and I, the needle was like this big. It felt like this big, and he went in like, whoop, tell me what it hurts the most, and he kept moving it until and he goes, whoosh. It felt like acid going into my bone marrow or whatever, or the whatever. That was the most horrible injection I had ever had. And you know what? I did that twice in my life. And but like half an hour later, woo! I believe I can fly. Yeah, really, it took the pain away. I don't know if it was a painkiller. It's probably a painkiller just to keep you going, and then you keep hurting yourself, and you don't know about it because it doesn't hurt. So anyway, that's then, and I had a lot of doctor visits because of that injury in American football. Herniated the C3, C4, whatever it was. I don't know. It's way down there by the tail, by the tailbone. So that's that. And then I'm a diabetic, type 2, because yeah, I ate a lot of stuff. Not too sugary, but it's just eating a lot and hereditary. My mom and dad had diabetes. I don't remember if anybody else above that had it, but they both had it, so I had it by hereditary. And I'm Hispanic. Hispanics and we get a lot of diabetes in our DNA. So type 2. So I was already here in the United States when I was diagnosed with that, and say okay. So found a doctor. She was the best doctor in the entire world, in my entire life, better than my grandpa, and I love my grandpa. But that memory of him sewing my eye back on, I don't know if he was putting the eye back. I don't know. I just remember that, and then I have this to show for that. So this doctor, and I always like, for me, take care of me, female doctors. Why? I don't know. I don't like men touching me. Call me old school, really, really old school, caveman, old school. But I don't like men touching my body. So this doctor, she treated me right, and she listened to what I wanted to do. She's like, okay, you got this option. I say, wait. What about if I do this, and this? I say, okay, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. I just have to check you. And every time I visit her, I wanted to go visit her, like every 3 months or so. It was an awesome experience. So I lasted with her, I want to say about like 4 or 5 years. She gave me prescriptions. The office visits were awesome. Of course, you had to wait in the waiting room, even though it says the appointment is at 8 o'clock. You get like 20,000 reminders on your text, on your email, everywhere. And then you get there at 7:45, and you don't get to see the doctor till like 10 o'clock. That's the way it is. Why? I don't know. I think they do it on purpose. Whatever. So she got sick. Sadly, she got sick with some kind of I don't know, spinal tap disease or something, and she couldn't do. She had to retire. She wasn't that old. She might have been what I'm at right now. I'm 55. This is probably 10, 12 years ago. Probably 12 years ago. So anyway, she retired. She said, "Well, you know what?" I said, "What am I gonna do? I don't like any other doctors. Don't worry. I'm gonna pass me on like if I was here, my collectible. I give it to you." No, I'm not a collectible. So anyway, she said, "This is a good guy." I said, "Guy, red alert, red flag, red everything. The hurricane is coming. I don't like guys, doctors." So anyway, I trusted her because she was really good to me for 5 years. And first visit, I go see this other guy, which I'm gonna call Dr. A. Why? A for asshole. Dr. Asshole. Motherfucker. Ooh. So anyway, first visit, 8:30 in the morning. That was the earliest they had. And remember, if it was a Thursday, Friday, I don't know. It was either Thursday or Friday. Because I was working for this company and it was a 980. So it was off every other Friday. And I think I did it on a Thursday and took the rest of the day off. So I got another day and it's a 4-day weekend. Something like that. You know how we do with the PTO. So I was there in the waiting room. I got there like 8 o'clock, half an hour early, see if I can get there. Man, I still got in at 9:30. Why? That was the earliest one. I think this motherfucker doctor, he didn't get there till like 9:15. I was the first patient on the list. So they passed me onto a waiting room. Oh, the doctor will see you now. You know how they do. They pass you into a little examination room, and there you wait another 20, 30 minutes, whatever. I don't know why they do this. It's like, whatever. They should get a fast pass for that too. Fast pass. Woo! You're with the doctor. Doesn't happen that way. So here comes this doctor asshole, Dr. A. And he's like, oh, you come from doctor, my beautiful doctor. She is sick. This disease. So he's like, oh yeah, she's a good friend of mine. I'm sorry about happening to her. But she will pull through and whatever. So okay. And then first thing he does, drop your pants. I say, what? Drop your pants. What the hell for? You're just gonna examine me? Yeah, I need to look at your willy and your nilly. Am I what? He didn't say that, but I was like, what the fuck? Motherfucker! Ooh! So, I said, no, I'm not gonna drop my pants. Yes, I'm gonna drop your pants because I gotta examine you. I think this guy, I don't know what he had. But hey, he's the doctor. It's okay, right? Yeah, with all the cases of doctor negligence and doctor abuse and all that. So here he goes. I have never shown my pee-pee to another man. Except my dad and my papi, my grandpappy. Here he goes. Pee-pee and balls and everything. Here he goes and touches. The fuck are you doing, man? Leave me alone. Molester, child molester. Of course, I was already like 40-something. Child molester, I'm a child. I felt like I was 5 and I couldn't do nothing because he was the authority. And then he said, okay, all these prescriptions that Dr. Mamacita, Dr. Good Doctor did, gave you, they're useless now. You gotta do this now. I said, why? I don't want to do that. I take pills. I don't want to get, he wanted to get me into shots, insulin shots and all this shit. I said, I got so mad. He said, no, I want to do this. I said, no, you're not gonna say. Well, that's what I love my other doctor. Because she would let me choose what I wanted to do and then keep track of me. And you're telling me that I have to do this? No, you're getting a jet vacation or a Cancun vacation paid by the prescription industry, which is the big pharma, and that's a whole nother episode. So I was arguing with him and in the middle, hey, can I pull my pants up? Oh, yeah, whatever. So, God damn it. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to do that. Well, you're going to have to, I'm not going to do it. So I walked off and never went back. I paid. I said, you should pay me for what I show over there. It was a show boys or whatever. And instead of a girl show boys. So I got so upset. And what the fuck? So what I do? I went back to a doctor I once visited in Mexico. She is great. I visited like once a month. I went and showed her, this is what I got. This is the analysis. She did some more labs on me. The labs were downstairs. She also was in a hospital. Office in a hospital. I guess it's convenient because calling Dr. Brr. You're needed in the surgery room. You just walk in an elevator and go to it. If not, you're going to have to drive in the traffic and God knows what happens. So my doctor in Mexico, which I see like probably once a year. I haven't gone in a couple of years. I need to go see her. I still use my prescription. So I go to Mexico every like 3 or 4 times a year. And I go get my prescriptions over there, which are way cheaper than here. Even using insurance here, they're way cheaper over there. Plus also I can get my ivermectin for almost nothing. So I'm COVID free. Yeah, yes, I believe in ivermectin. It cures any virus you have, not just COVID. But Big Pharma, they don't make money with that because it's cheap here. So anyway, the whole nother episode about Big Pharma. So I see my doctor once a year, every other year, and she just keeps track. If I got something, I call, hey, blah, 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 yeah, whatever. So office visits, I don't like it. I don't like you have to call. Is it in group, not in group, in the network, not in the network? Is it a guy, is it a woman? I like women better than men handling my health. Why? It's just the way it is. I'm a man. And my wife is a woman. And I like her better than me. Plus, she's a mamacita too. I had to mention my wife, right? I was gonna try not to mention her in any way. I think she's in all my podcasts because she's just a big part of my life. She's my best friend. She's my companion. She's the bestest friend. and mamacita in the world to me. So anyway, I veered off. So, and I'm about to finish here. So office visit is an ordinary necessity with the way things are programmed here in this society. You have to go because you have to get prescriptions because the doctor wants to make money and big pharma is pouring the money out to them. It's the way it is. So office visits, what do you think? Do you like going to the doctor? I don't even like going to the dentist, but that's a whole nother episode because that's probably 3 weeks of episodes on dentists. I don't like dentists either. I hadn't gone in like 6 years. I went like 6 months ago. Man, that was horrible. Horrible. But anyway, here and there. So thank you, folks. And remember, this show is brought to you by Motherfucker. Ooh. Remember, folks, foca means seal in Spanish. Yes, sirree. The seals go through life, do daily activities, sleeping, eating, playing in the water, drinking, whatever. They're having a great life. They don't have to worry about rent or anything like that. That's what I say. Live in seal mode. Live in mode foca. Wear the brand with the attitude. Wear Motherfucker. Go to our website, which is right here at the bottom, www.crane-productions.com. And in there, go to the third tab from the left, Crane Wear tab. Click on that. Go to the bottom of that page. Go past the Motherfucker logo. Yeah, I know it's awesome. You just want to stare at it for 3 hours. Don't do that. Go down and go past the Shopify logo. There's a big banner with a Motherfucker logo in the middle. And a lot of pictures of us wearing our apparel, our polos, hats, hoodies, shirts, you name it. And buy your apparel, the apparel with the attitude. By the way, I'm wearing, this is one of our newest trucker hats. This is the red, white, and blue hat, the patriotic hat. Yes, sir. These are on sale now. All the caps, including the original one that I always wear, which is the, where is that at? Oh, I think I put it, yeah, it's over there. If I get out of the way, you're going to see it right there. And the other trucker hats are here. We got 5 different colors. All the caps, performance caps, and the trucker hats are 20% off right now. Take advantage of that. Buy your hats, buy your hoodies, buy your shirts. You get free shipping if you buy more than, I think it's $30 or $50. You just check on the website. The discount will appear once you have the items in your cart. So don't be discouraged. Say, oh, he said it's 20% off. I don't see it anywhere. It's in the cart. The regular price is $29.99. I think that goes down to like $23.99 or $24. And that's going to show once in your cart. So anyway, I appreciate you watching. And remember, you can watch this podcast right here in YouTube, in Spotify. You can listen to it in Spotify, in YouTube, in iHeartRadio, in Amazon Podcast, Amazon Music Podcast, and Apple Podcasts. All of those services, just so you don't miss anything. Here we're in YouTube channel. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss anything as well. And remember, folks, live an ordinary life with extraordinary results. And as always, chingon, baby! Chingon! Cue the music! Yeah.